Good morning, this is Outpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for Tuesday. Today I will read for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And the reading starts with Libra. Welcome, Libra. There are two cards from the Good Tarot deck. Card number 1 is the Two of Air. See this? Time to take a break, to consider my options and to think about things. There is no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. Card number 2 is the Page of Fire. See this? I am free to venture forth for co-creating a life true to my desire, which is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideas have value, and I dream boldly. Every little thing you do is magic. Tarot is next, and the card is the Six of Swords. The message is that change is the name of the game right now, and with change comes boundary work. The past may have been turbulent, but the road ahead looks clear. You are moving on, and some days may be confusing, and you might wonder if you have made the right decisions, but you remind yourself that living should not be that you remind yourself that living should not be so very hard when it does not have to be hard. The piece of music given is Be Sweet by Japanese Breakfast. The scent or the fragrance is crisp pineapple slices with crushed mint. And the stone is Rhodonite, relating to hope, to movement, and to revitalization. Once Upon a Time Tarot card is the Ace of Wands. The message is to take hold of this wand and let a little dragon fill you with its fire of inspiration. Follow everything your personal vocation dictates you to do and come into action to achieve the highest desires that roar in your guts. It is the springing up of a great potential, and this is the beginning of a new project that will require your utmost energy and the use of your inner sacred fire. The Oracle of the Seven Energies card is a merry motive. The message here is that you have chosen a pathway and you have set an intention and you have begun to move toward your goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you are pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you? Or you might even feel about yourself. You must choose to be in the flow of the experience and relishing the moment. So surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that is where the energy will flow. If you are resentful, then the outer world will show you more opportunities to be just that, namely resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive, and maybe overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others instead, then you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you are unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. So dig a bit deeper to understand your why. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful and clear and honest, and trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention, because it always will work out that way. The Shaman's Dream Oracle card has a funny title, I think, and that title is Heart Home. Does that mean that the heart comes home? Or does that mean that the heart is home? Or does that mean that the heart, lives in that home? So the story goes that when you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it is time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home. You are being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. So put everything on hold for a short while. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not a love you must work hard to earn, so drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and other people with compassion. Really, it is that easy when heart home shows up. There is no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. So allow your love to wash clean all those impressions. Free yourself of all judgments and preconceptions and allow Spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. When heart home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrates a way to bring you back to yourself in a much harsher way. And the last card is the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. That card is Nourish, the Sacred Feminine. Now is a time of deep introspection as you wait for an idea to grow and to develop. You have planted the seeds, and sometimes divine timing requires a period of rest as things culminate and ripen. The moon asks you to be open to receive, to reflect, to pause and collapse into waiting. The moon is waning crescent that casts a moonlit glow over the landscape of your life. The moon has trickled light onto your path, but only very dimly, because the moon hopes that you will listen for the subtle signs and the wise whispers that are all around you. It is time to look directly in the shadows at any lingering wounds that may continue to affect your current understanding. Remember that in the dark it is easy to blow fear and illusion out of proportion. Do not strain to see that which you cannot see right now, and instead focus on your inner knowing and on what you can see. Allow your intuitive nudges and any persistent feelings to help you translate her gentle illumination. You must trust yourself. Ask yourself what it means for you, this sacred feminine, and do you have other ways of naming this energy? And how do you nourish your receptive, intuitive self? And do you tend to favor strategy or rather intuition? And how do you decide in the end? That was the reading for you, Libra. I thank you very much for listening. I do wish you a joyous day today and a wonderful whole week. I'm sending lots of love out to you. Take care and goodbye.